Hi everyone, welcome back to my home. Today I'm going to share with you quick and easy and inexpensive ways to support your immune system naturally. I'm going to start off with some of the easiest things that take little to no money at all. And one of the first things that you can do, believe it or not, and I know it's like in all the health and fitness magazines and all the beauty magazines, and it's what all the supermodels say, drink lots of water. It's important to detox the body to have a strong immune system, because when our immune system is bogged down with heavy metals or toxins, it needs to be eliminated every day properly. And that means we need to drink tons of water in order for that best possible elimination process to happen. Okay, so it's free, right? Most of us have running water in our home. I use filtered water. I use the Zero water filter. I'll link it down below. I love it because it filters out fluoride, which is actually a neurotoxin. It filters out a ton of things from our water, so you get pure filtered water. And drinking a lot of water is a good way to naturally detox, and it's an easy way to strengthen your immune system. Today I'm just drinking frankincense water. There's so many oils that you can ingest. There's some people who think that you shouldn't ingest oils. If you're one of those people, don't ingest them. No biggie. I do. I have been for years, and I've been fine, and I'm cool with it. So if you would like to ingest oils to boost that detoxification even more so when you're drinking water, using citrus oils like wild orange, or where's ¿Dónde está mi lemon? I had lemon oil. So anyways, you get the picture. We have tons of essential oils that we can use to detox, and citrus oils bind to the petrochemicals in the system. That way it flushes it out of your system easier. I'm going to go over a few different reasons as to why we want to detox the body and how to detox the body. So I already talked about drinking water. That is the easiest way to detox the body. And why would we want to do that? Why do we need to detox? We are being bombarded every day by the air, the water that we drink, pollution, smog, processed chemicals that we're eating, or processed foods that we're eating, chemicals in the products that we use, whether we're using fragrances in our body products or our laundry soaps or cleaning products. And so when you're ingesting or breathing all those toxins into our system, we have to make sure that they come out in order for us to have optimal health. And so we do that by the elimination process. So that would be peeing, pooping, and then also exfoliating your skin, because your skin breathes and your skin sweats, and that's another way to detox. So if you're properly exfoliating your skin with a salt scrub, a sugar scrub, you can just use a really coarse loofah once or twice a week. These are really inexpensive ways to keep your detoxification process in check. And also it just makes your skin really soft, and it helps to absorb the moisture better, whatever you're moisturizing your skin with. Being able to purify the air by running a diffuser, I'm running mine back there. Those are ways that we can really help to detoxify the body, okay? So another way that you can do it, so we mentioned the skin, is taking Epsom salts bath. I can't. I do this with my kids, my husband, and myself at least once a month. I personally do it more than that, but with my kids and my husband, I try to get them to do at least a once a month. I have mine in a jar like this. That I get the big bags from either Walgreens or Whole Foods. Sometimes I even order them on Amazon, and it's just magnesium salts. Okay, most of us are deficient in magnesium anyway, so this is like a 1-2 punch. It helps to replenish magnesium in our system, but it also helps to open the pores and sweat out all the toxins. So what you want to do is take a 20-minute, as hot as you can stand it, don't burn yourself obviously, Epsom salt bath, and you want to stay submerged to your neck the entire time you're in there and sweat out those toxins. Now when you're done sweating it out, you're not going to want to put any body lotions or body washes on your system, because your pores are open and you don't want to put that stuff back in your system because you just got it out, right? So what you're going to want to do is drain the water, rinse your tub out really well, because believe it or not, you are expelling toxins from your body when you're sweating in a detox bath. That's what you're doing. And you don't want that stuff in your tub. So you're going to rinse it out with hot water, and you're going to rinse your body off with the cool water, and then towel dry, and then go about your business. The way that you want to support your body is just to make it so its natural functions are just it's easy for your body to function the way that it's supposed to, that God intended it to. And I believe that our bodies were created to heal itself. And when we're supporting our body in the way that it needs to be, then our bodies can do what it needs to do. And so I'm a big advocate for Epsom salt baths. I've been doing it for years. What I like to do, depending on my mood, if I need aromatherapy, if it's that time of the month and I need something for cramping or just whatever comes along with premenstrual syndrome, if I have sore muscles, if my kids are fussy or just really need to relax, I will use essential oils accordingly. So I'll do a cup of Epsom salt baths, a few drops of whatever my favorite oil is, and I'll stir it up so the Epsom salts are all absorbed, and then I'll dump it in my bath after I put half a cup of baking soda in there. The baking soda normalizes the pH in the water before you get in so that your body is going to have the maximum detox. And you're going to get out feeling amazing because you had an aromatherapy session and a detox session in one. I do sometimes just something as simple as lavender. I'll do lavender in my detox bath. Sometimes I'll do tea tree oil in my detox bath. I love tea tree oil. It's so cleansing and uplifting and herbaceous. And it makes me feel really good. Now, cilantro is great for heavy metal detox. I had amalgam fillings that I had removed last year on my bottom teeth. And I really wanted to do what I could to support my body to remove the heavy metal toxins after I had my amalgam fillings removed. And I took regular cilantro oil detox baths until I felt like I felt better. Listen to your body. Talked about detox. I feel good about it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do or prescribing anything. I'm telling you what I've learned over the years on how to support my body and how to support my family's body that's really helped us and blessed us in so many ways. Okay. So that just comes with naturally like eating healthy organic foods, less processed foods, less sugars, trying to feed our mind, body, and spirit, and staying connected with Christ and reading our Bible and praying every day and growing in our faith. These are just simple things that I have learned in my life and in my adolescence and early motherhood. And now I feel like a little bit of a seasoned mama because I have 4 kids. And I'm just sharing that with you. I'm not a doctor, even though my family used to call me Dr. Dre back in the day. So now we're going to talk about probiotics. And if you didn't know, 70% of our immune system cells reside in our gut. Did you know that? And the gut is often referred to as the second brain. So we could just sit here and talk about the gut. I love talking about the gut. Every time I learn something about the gut, and you know what I do? I read books, I read articles online, I watch doctors talk about the body systems on YouTube, or I listen to doctors talk about the body systems in podcasts. I just have been doing this for years, and this is what I've absorbed. But there's a ton that I don't know, okay? So you have to start somewhere. Pick and choose where you can start and take little baby steps, okay? That's what I did. These are things that I learned over time, and I love it, and I love sharing it with other people. So that's why I'm here with you today. So let's talk about probiotics. So probiotic means pro-life, and antibiotic means anti-life. Now, most of us have been prescribed antibiotics at one point of our life or another. And I know for me, I had prescribed to me for years and years and years. I kept getting kidney infections and bladder infections. And there was a point of like 4 to 6 years where I had them several times a year. And they'd
give me a big bottle of these big, nasty, metallic tasting horse pills that I got to take. They're like, don't stop taking it. You have to finish taking it. And even if you feel better. And so I would, and sometimes I'd slack off and not. And then the kidney infection would come back and my lower back was always killing me. And I was in and out of the hospital. I was always taking those funky pills that made your pee like bright fluorescent orange. And
I didn't realize at the time, because I wasn't knowledgeable or even really into natural wellness, that I was wiping out my gut flora and my microbiome. And that's bad for you, right? Our body has good bacteria in it that needs to stay there. And when you're constantly taking antibiotics, it wipes all your good bacteria out, not just your bad bacteria. And so what happens is you need to replenish that. And I didn't know that. So I had been wiping out my bacteria for years. And so what would happen is like that would turn into a different type of infection. I'd finish that and I'd have that infection and deal with that. And then I'd have another infection. And it's like, what's the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing and expecting different results. My doctors could never tell me why I had so many infections and why it continued to happen. I was always like, why do I keep getting these? What's wrong? Like, why are my kidneys failing me? Or why is my bladder, I'm always getting a bladder infection? And they were like, I don't know, here's an antibiotic. And so I'd go home, take it, it'd go away, and then I'd get it again. And I'd be like, why is this happening again? And they're like, I don't know, here's an antibiotic. And it was like this perpetual revolving door, stupidity cycle. And I used to get so frustrated, obviously. And now I know that during that time, I should have been replenishing with probiotics. So now I know I don't take antibiotics. I haven't taken an antibiotic in I don't know how long. Thank you, Jesus Cristo. Pero I'm going to show you the ones that my husband and I take. This is called the PB Assist. And this is a probiotic for adults with doTERRA. Kids can take it too if they're pill swallowers. My kids do not swallow pills, but they're double encapsulated. So what that means is it will time release and it gets down to the proper part of your gut before it comes out. And this has a ton of probiotics to help with your good bacteria in your gut, right? Those are the ones my husband and I take. These are the ones that my kids take. This is the PB Assist. And this is in watermelon flavor. They taste like pixie sticks. They're so good, like a powdery little numminess. And that's what we use to keep our gut health in check. Because 70% of our immune system cells reside in our gut, we want healthy guts. Another way that you can support your gut system is having yogurt.
Or eating fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut or other fermented foods like sour pickles. So like regular pickles that you get from the supermarket, they're probably not fermented, they're just pickled, but you can buy fermented pickles. I think they're called sour pickles if I'm not mistaken. But when you're incorporating even just those three little things like kimchi, fermented pickles or fermented asparagus or whatever, or sauerkraut, those are great ways to get probiotics in your system naturally and to really help support your
gut, which in turn supports a healthy immune system and a healthy immune response. So we should be doing that all the time, year round, not just when we're prescribed antibiotics, but also look into ways that you can possibly fight an infection or an issue without taking an antibiotic. Again, I'm not a doctor. Don't come for me. I'm just saying, ask your doctor. I see a naturopathic doctor and she's amazing and we find natural ways to treat our bodies. I'll be like, hey, can I try this? And she's like, well, here's a list of things I would try first before we do X, Y, Z. She works with me and I know my body better than she does. And she's so open to like teach me what I need to know in order to support my body in the best way. So find you a doctor like that, all right? Another way that we support our immune system is elderberry syrup. I make my own and it's really good for you. And I took a class from a gal in my area who teaches women, mainly mamas, in her living room all about elderberry syrup. It's high in fiber. It's high in vitamins A, C, and E. And it's really, really supportive to the immune system. It's great for cold and flu season, but we take it year around. During cold and flu season, we'll double up on our doses. It's just a good idea. So I make it myself. She sells these pre-prepared packets with the elderberry syrup that she has shipped in from wherever elderberry grows indigenously. I don't even remember where it is. So she packages her berries with her spices and everything you need, and she sells them in sealed packages. I'll leave her information down below. I don't know if she ships out, but just in case. She's in the Washington State area. And then I boil it myself with my filtered water. And for 30 minutes, I boil it and I cool it down. I add the honey and 10 drops of my On Guard, which is a protective blend. And this is high in clove oil. Clove oil has the highest amount of antioxidants. It ranks the highest on the ORAC scale, which if you don't know what the ORAC scale is, that's how they measure antioxidants. The more antioxidants you have, the better your body fights free radical damage. And I just give a tablespoon to my husband and I every day and a tablespoon to my kids, or if we double up, we do 2 tablespoons. If you do too much of this, you might get diarrhea. Okay? It's high in fiber.
It's good for you. Every single day. Keeps the doctor away. Elderberry syrup.
Okay, so this comes with the spices. Like I said, she puts her own spice blend, but they include clove and cinnamon. So I add On Guard oil and cinnamon oil to mine. Mix it up. Also put organic local honey in there as a sweetener. You cannot do a sweetener if you don't want to, or you can use a different sweetener. Some people use like maple syrup. Some people use, you know, you can use sugar, but I wouldn't do that for elderberry syrup. It's not good. Sugar weakens your immune system. Sugar puts a lot of stress on your body and your body systems. Sugar is our enemy. Sugar is aging. Sugar's bad. Sugar's bad, and I have a sweet tooth, so that's a problem. So yeah, elderberry syrup, we do it every day. My kids love it. They ask for it, and it's kind of annoying sometimes because I'm like in the middle of something and they're like, Mom, we want to do elderberry syrup. So I have to stop what I'm doing just because I'm so grateful and blessed that they're so excited about it. So I'm like, okay, I'll get up off this couch. I'm doing this pile of laundry that's like practically to the ceiling, but let me stop. Come get you your elderberry. Okay, so that's
what we do. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it. Her name is Everything Elderberry in Washington State. I love her. She's my favorite. Thank you very much. Bye.
Okay, so I want to talk to you about something that is incredible. I bought this year. It is vitamin C. It looks like that. I get it from Amazon, and I have several packages of these around the house, and they are just at the ready, okay? If you feel something coming on, you are going to want to double up on doses with this, and don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, okay?
This is 1,000 milligrams vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams essential phospholipids. I don't know. Non-GMO, sugar-free, gluten-free, vegan. It's
lipospheric vitamin C. And why that's important is you can go get the crap vitamin C at Walmart, but your body is not going to absorb it and utilize it the best. Lipospheric vitamin C, your body absorbs it and utilizes it the best. And it really, really helps to boost your immune system. Vitamin C and vitamin D are super duper good for your immune system. That's a must-have in my humble opinion. Okay, so speaking of vitamin C and vitamin D, taking daily vitamins and supplements and minerals are really good for your body, your mind, your blood, your body systems. And like we talked about earlier, we're constantly being depleted and bombarded, right? And our soils are not the same that they were 100 years ago. And our crops are not growing the same like they were 100 years ago. So we have to supplement. If we're gonna have optimal health, we have to supplement, okay? And I know it's like, oh, I don't want to, I don't like it, I don't like to swallow pills. I get it, but I do it, okay? So I take all of my supplements out, and you can see I need to order a couple, but I take all of my supplements out of the bottles and I put them in here with labels. These are my labels. I'll try to link them down below if I can find them. The doTERRA supplements are a 3-packed punch, okay? They're an essential oil daily vitamin pack. And my husband and I take those. I'll link them down below. That's what we do to support our body. This is the ones that my kids take. This is their daily vitamin and mineral pack, okay? They love it. They ask for this every day too. It really makes my life easy. My little guy, he's only 1 year old. He takes one of these every day. Chews it up, loves it, slobbers it all over his freaking shirt. We want all of our vitamins and minerals and nutrients into our body, and we don't always get it from our food, especially if we're not being healthy. We can be as far as what we're choosing to ingest. So whether we're eating clean or not, you're going to want to find a really good vitamin or supplement. Okay. Mark that off the list. Okay, now I want to quickly talk to you about inflammation. Most of us have some sort of inflammation in the body. Some of us don't. And if you're one of those, some of us, then you're lucky. But I know that I do, because I have some issues with joints and joint pain sometimes. And I'm doing the fascia blaster. Have you heard of the fascia blaster? I'm doing the fascia blaster, and I'm about to make a video about it because I'm so excited about it, and I've already seen results and I feel results, and I'm digressing. So inflammation, our body doesn't like it and it tries to fight it.
I won't deny it. I'm straight fight it.
So we're talking about reducing inflammation. So turmeric, you can do it 2 different ways. Where's my tumi? So people say turmeric, turmeric. I don't care what you call it. Just don't call it late for dinner. This is the turmeric. If you eat Indian food, we do some Indian dishes. We put a ton of turmeric in it. Turmeric doesn't taste like anything really. So the spice you can put in anything. It doesn't really have a strong taste. So what I do with this is I put it in a veggie capsule with coconut oil, and I'll ingest it sometimes when I'm out of my capsule that doTERRA sells, which is right here, and I'm almost out of it. Do you see? Look at, that's my turmeric, and I only have a couple in there. So when I run out, then I'll just take my oil and put it in a capsule. But here's what it looks like. Look how glorious it is. Ooh la la. Turmeric is great for anti-inflammatory situations, okay? I also like to drink turmeric tea. I have a ton of different herbal teas to help support my body. Herbs are good for the body, okay? So this is the one that I recently got from Costco. It's a turmeric ginger tea. And then I have this one that has turmeric and ginger. Oh, this is a galangal. I know I'm not saying that right. I don't know what that means. Anyways, this is a different brand. And then I have like a ton of teas. I love herbal teas. And it really helps a lot of herbs help to reduce inflammation in the body. And when your body is not inflamed, it's working at its maximum capacity. Okay, so let's talk about it. It's great. It's good for you. So I know some people, and I've never done this, but my friend Lisa Zimmer, she puts a couple of drops of turmeric in her coffee talk, all right? You can put this in your tea, your coffee. I don't do that because I don't really like to drink it. I'd rather just pop it in a capsule, but what else? To each their own. Choose your own adventure, okay? This is what this is about. We made it to the end of my immune supporting video. Okay, so last we're gonna talk about de-stressing. It really, really, really weakens our immune system when we're depressed, when we're stressed, when we're anxious, when our body's in that stressed out, tense fight or flight. Oh my gosh, right? And it's been crazy. Hasn't it been crazy in 2020?
I thought 2020 was going to be like, oh, this is my year. Yes, get it, get it. I mean, it's still pretty good. We're blessed. But
it's been a bit much, right? Can we all agree? I mean, read your Bible and pray every day. One of the things that I do, because I'm a woman of faith, is I pray. I pray and I read my Bible, because that's really the only thing that helps me feel grounded and stay grounded, okay? I'm not perfect. I'm not this perfect little, sweet little dumpling. I got some issues and some baggage, y'all, but you know what? God loves me anyways, and he's helping me through it. Let's talk about de-stressing. I already talked about one of the ways I like to do it. Epsom salt baths. I'll put a sermon on my podcast or my YouTube, and I'll just crank it and fill the bath and sweat it out and do aromatherapy while I'm listening to God's word. And that really helps me to gain perspective and to calm, just to calm. And I know that it's hard for a busy mom. Why am I getting emotional all of a sudden? Oh my gosh. I know it's hard for busy moms to ask for help, and I know it's hard for busy moms to put themselves first, okay? And to take time for self-care, but do it. And don't feel guilty about it. Ask a girlfriend or your mom or your sister or your husband to take the kids out of your hair for 30 minutes so you can do an Epsom salt soak, or so you can spend time in prayer, or whatever it is that you like to do to decompress, or to lay down on your bed with some cucumber slices on your eyes, or to read your favorite book, or just to paint your toenails if that's what helps you to relax, or pull weeds. A lot of people I know like to pull weeds out of the garden to de-stress. My light is, okay, we'll deal with it. Oh my God, I don't know, it's fine. It's fine, we're gonna roll with it, we're almost done. So aromatherapy, bath salts, like I said, just connecting with God, and earthing. Earthing is so helpful. So we have to ground, okay? It's called grounding or earthing. Go outside 100% barefoot, no socks or shoes on your feet, and put your feet on the earth, on the dirt, on the grass. Put your feet on the earth, and it's called earthing. And if you just put your feet on the earth for about 20 to 30 minutes, walk around your yard, sit your butt down on the yard. Sometimes when I'm having a really bad day, I did this last summer. I remember a couple times I was a really emotional wreck. I just went outside and laid out on my front lawn. I just like laid like I was about to make a snow angel. I completely laid out and the sun was hitting me and I was grounding my whole body. We need to be grounded, and if we always have shoes on the bottom of our feet, we're always in our house with our shoes on, and in our car, then we can't, it's an electrical current that is supposed to be going through us, and our body needs to be grounded by the earth. I don't know enough about it. I've watched several videos and heard a couple podcasts about it, but I'm not explaining it well enough to you right now. But I know that if you just Google grounding or earthing, you'll see the benefit. There's huge benefit to it. It's how we were created. God created us to have to be grounded. Okay. So those are the couple of ways that I do it. Now there's an oil that we have called Balance, also known as the grounding blend. This is literally, look. Oh, it says the grounding blend. Can you see that? I don't know. So the grounding blend, aka Balance, is one of my gateway oils. This was one of the oils that turned me up and turned me on to doTERRA. So this has a lot of earthy oils in it and tree oils in it, and it really helps to ground you, to center you, and to make you feel less stressed. It's a great anti-stress oil, the Balance. Adaptive is the calming blend, and this is also a great anti-stress oil. Aromatherapy is really good for us, and we're doing synthetic candles or those nasty little waxy things that are just literally filling your house with toxins, or the sprays and aerosols, and these things are not, they might make you feel good temporarily because you like the way that they smell, but you're not doing yourself any favors or your families. Okay, so you want to do it naturally. Do it naturally. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we went over aromatherapy and oils and bath salts and massage and herbal teas. Go get a massage. Go get a mani-pedi. Go do something to de-stress and decompress. Have tea or coffee with a girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever your friends are.
Because we gotta have friends. Okay.
So I really am so glad that you were here with me today. And I'm so happy that we went over quick, easy, and inexpensive ways to support our immune system. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to try to link everything as much as possible down below. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.